sons, and welcome back to the darkest hour, Kaiserreich Italiano Let's Play. We are here, back with our nation of power, after we had done our successful conquest of the mighty Britannia. What a joyous day this is, everyone. Peace has finally come to Europe. Soldiers are starting to return home. Well, slowly but surely they're starting to return home. And the Italians have finally solidified themselves as a major power in the entire not German, but European empire. Yeah, listen to that heroic music, everyone. That's how good we're doing. Yeah, keep playing, man. Keep playing. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So, my plans for the future, everyone. Well, I'm gonna have to say postpone the invasion of Russia. I'm sorry. But that's going to be a monsterly big conquest. And personally, I don't want all of these guys getting it. Because I know that's what most likely will happen. That happens. So, for now, we're going to postpone that. Plus, I also don't want to deal with the Canadians or, you know, the Austrians or any of those guys. So, we're going to postpone that. Next, I'd like to discuss my plans, which I actually will start doing. What I think Italia should kind of start working on is a more industrial Italiano. Because right now, as we are standing, we have 137 IBM rating. Technically, it's 139, but it's 137, alright? And personally, I think that number would go up if we had a lot less partisan ranks, for one. And for two, if we also build up our industries. Because if we ever want to, and I'm not saying this is actually my plan, but if we ever want to break away from the Germans and actually create our own separate empire, which, by the way, is going to be quite difficult just due to the fact that the Germans have so many vassals. Though it might be good by one fact that they're all stuck up here. They're all stuck up here with about 86 troops, but it'd still be pretty bad for us. If you ever want to create an independent Italia, we have to first be self-sufficient and be able to control our own borders, because right now we aren't. I'm using a lot of cheap tactics and a lot of vassals to control my own borders, and this soldier can be brought home now. We don't need you anymore. So, that's just what I'm going to be concentrating on the next couple episodes. The next thing I'm also going to be concentrating on is the conquest of the Mediterranean. As I said, I wanted to restore or make an empire equivalent to Rome. So, what do we have to do? Well, some of the goals is we have to conquer Istanbul. Then we have to conquer Cairo, which that's going to be quite difficult due to the proximity to the Germans. And then we also have to conquer Tripoli and Tunis, which I'm considering as Carthage. Alright? I know, I'm switching between like old myth and new myth, but to me they all seem like the old, just in modern names, so to say. But anyways, that's what we're going to be concentrating on for the next couple episodes. So, you know, I'm not going to bore you guys with like what happens or, you know, the individual stuff, because honestly, when I watch through a playthrough, I think that stuff is just kind of boring, and honestly after that I never really pay attention to that person. So I'm just going to skip ahead through all the... Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, I already got secret weapons? Really? Wait, can I start building nuclear bombs? No, I can't, because... Oh, now I remember. My reactor isn't fully built up. Probably should have built that up sooner. But I'm not going to bore you guys anymore with any of this individual stuff, so I'll just bring you back when we're all ready for war against Liberia, or if we built up our industrialization better, or if our entire descent has gone down. Those are the reasons I'm going to bring you guys back. Okay, sorry guys for, you know, just being a little bit late today's goal. And see you in a bit. Well, people, I did not expect this, but look what happened. The future of the Italian Federation. Now that Julius IV has been elected as the new pope, the policy of the new government has been decided. Focusing on faith would mean no involvement whatsoever in politics, as developing a country will please the people and make our nation stronger. Oh, this is a big decision, everyone. Will I go with my motto of the Pope is first, as I've been going with throughout this entire Let's Play? Or will I change my ways and try to modernize to a more faithful aspect? Or, I mean, a more enlightened aspect? You know, since we are technically a... this is so hard. But I think it ultimately comes down because we want to focus on developing the country, alright? That was our goal, so I just wanted to bring you guys in for that little matter, okay? And yeah, we didn't really go that far, so yeah, see you guys in a bit. Again, just like a couple minutes, like not that long, Romania decided to declare war on the Ukraine. So apparently the Ukraine is no longer our friend and we are in a massive war against them. I wish you luck, Ukraine. If you can actually hold us out, then you deserve a Nobel Prize, but the Germans will crush you. Flatly put, the Germans will crush you, so bye. Everyone say goodbye to the Ukraine, because next time you see them, they'll probably be conquered. Okay. Back to cutscenes. Okay, you know what? I give up. Apparently the game does not want me to cut the cutscenes, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna actually play the game. I'm gonna talk through this boring stuff, because apparently anything I do, it instantly comes up with something else. I mean, we hadn't even gotten through the destroying the entire Ukraine yet. Look at this. We just began the invasion of the Ukraine. Alright, so developing the country, everyone. The new government decided to focus on developing the country. There are two possible choices: focusing on industrialization or focusing on agricultural and natural resources. Well, this is kind of an obvious one, because Pope Julius IV realizes that to make this country strong, you need to be industrialized. So it would honestly come to no consequence to me that we will say industrialization. Agriculture means of production are not as important to me as the agriculture of us actually industrializing. Okay, so that is where everything, I guess, is going to begin. And as I said, this is just the beginning stages of the war. And I'm having a lot of things happen right now. Transports. Oh yay, my transports. I don't have like a massive amount yet. And when's the next one going to be completed? It got delayed due to reasons. I'll start pumping my economy full of consumer goods are really starting to become popular in this country. But we need to build, because I'm going to have a standard 6 fleet flora. Not flora. A 6 fleet transport ships. Transporting this army to go against the Liberians. Because the first front we are going to invade is the Liberians. The Liberians are going to be the easiest out of all of them. And I also could potentially paratroop a lot of people in, which I was thinking of for a little bit, but ooh, basic encryptions is done. That's really good. And I finally got my next ship, and I can combine all these ships, which there was only... What? Okay, can we do that again? That was weird. There we go, everyone. That's the way we want the shipyard built. Okay? Okay. So, what was I just talking about? Something about industrializing. Oh yeah, the technology. Alright, armor, divisions. We want to build a little... I want to kind of... This is a problem with me when I usually play this game, is I usually don't modernize quick enough, and so... And what I mean by modernize is that I usually just, like, stay with the same... Oh yes, nuclear waste bomb. So let's start building nuclear bombs, because that significantly helps you against a lot of different threats. And you know, this actually leads me to a funny story of my first time ever playing with the nuclear bomb settings, or better yet, explaining my first time ever using them in such an effective manner that it made me feel like a monster. Right? And it all kind of happened when I was just, you know, playing as... Wait, what was I... Before I get sidetracked by this story, I must decide what is my industrial level. No, not my industrial level. What am I going to work on next? Well, manpower is still kind of a problem in our country. It isn't overly powerful yet, so I'm not going to deny that. So, we'll keep manpower up. But, let me combine all these units. Alright, let me give him a decent commander. There we go. Okay, back to my story. Wait, and is my economy balanced? Okay, I'll get to the story in a second, people. It's gonna take me a little bit. Let's just try to... I only have currently obsolete 17 divisions, so it's not too bad. Whereas my other games, I have like 200 obsolete divisions. That just becomes unbearably hard to try to... Anyways, let's start. Alright, now time to tell the story. So, when I was first starting out in this other campaign I was doing, in this about the same game, and I was being the Qin Empire, which, by the way, I might actually do a Let's Play about the Qin Empire, because they're actually a very interesting people to be, and, you know, if you guys like them, and you guys, if you guys want me to beat them, I would beat them, because they're actually very interesting to be. But anyways, I had beaten them, and I united all of China. Like, I owned everything over there. I also owned a lot of other different stuff, but, you know, I was planning for my invasion of Japan, because I had already conquered Korea. I had my soldiers right here. I had paratroopers. I had 20 divisions of, like, different soldiers, and wouldn't you know it, and I didn't realize this until later on, until I was just looking at this, but Hiroshima is one of the only places you can actually attack that would be ambiguous assaulting. Nagasaki is not a very good place because it doesn't lead to the mainland. That was one of my first places I attacked, but it didn't quite work. So, Nagasaki, not a very good place. And why do I keep pausing the game? It's not gonna, like, move while I'm talking. But it's just recruitments. It's... I had to really... Our army really has to upgrade. But let me just continue. So we have finally had everything ready, and so I started attacking Hiroshima. And wouldn't you know it, the Japanese don't die in their own providence. Oh, and everyone, before this story, we'll see if the story is told by the end of the day, people. But let's see this. The new government decided to focus on industrialization. The first step consists in building new industries. Industrial capacity in Milan. Industrial capacity in Genoa. Industrial capacity in Turan. Supply stock will change by -500. Money changed. National ascent is changed. It wasn't such a good idea. We must build the new industries for the Republic and for the grace of God. Okay, continuing my story. So, no, I will continue this story if it kills me. But I actually do need to upgrade, so yeah. Okay, hopefully there are no other pop-ups. So, I finally got all my forces ready, and I started attacking. Well, they would just not die. It was almost the same situation I had with the stupid English, except worse. I was having like 20 divisions on the one guy, he would not die. And I was having paratroopers onto that one guy, he would not die. And it was an annoying, such an annoying situation that I just got fed up. I just got fed up with it. And at this point, I had been a very generous guy, alright? Because my nation of Qin, I had been the first nation to discover nuclear bombs, and I had like 20 or 40 nuclear bombs stored away in my inventory. And because of these guys, and and I really kid you not, I spent at least 40 nuclear bombs on this one province, because they would also send other troops to come in, but 40 nuclear bombs at Hiroshima to make that stupid province mine. And then I had to even deal with more problems because of supply lines and all that. It took me literally, I think, 3 years to conquer all of Japan, but eventually I did it. But my main point of this was the fact that, you know, we always talk about America and how, you know, we nuked Japanese to do surrender. Well, just imagine in this timeline, these Japanese people, they took 40 nuclear bombs in total and still would not surrender to the mighty Chinese Empire. And not only does that tell you that these guys have a lot more courage and stupidity than our generation does. I mean, our generation, Japan did. But it also tells you just how ruthless and how just mean my empire was. Though, to be fair to myself, I was about tired of dealing with all of those stupid just fails and just like the Japanese army and just Anyways, so that was my interesting story of today. It was maybe interesting to some of you and maybe not so interesting to the other of you. Maybe not. But let us continue with the quest to... Oh yeah, and this is also going on, people. Germany seems to be rightfully conquering Ukraine, which I don't even know what happened with Ukraine, because Ukraine was doing so good until it decided, hey, let's be a complete idiot and let's try to break away at the wrong time. And wow, our army's industrializing quite quick. Oh man, we might actually have a good... You know, that's also prompting me to build a little bit more... We need more mechanized infantry. I'm gonna build a squadron of 6. How much will that cost me? 99. Oh, shoot. We're gonna have to settle for 3. Or just 4. I can settle for 4. Okay. Yeah, we wanna make sure... Mechanized, is it mechanized? Yeah, it's mechanized. We want to make sure that we keep upgrading our armies. And we want to make sure that just because mainly the Germans will have army men. If we can get some tanks and some actual divisions up in his hair, then we could actually fight against them. So I'm just preparing for, like, you know, would-be situations. Even though I'm not... I don't know. I'm just doing what I want, people. I guess is the basis of my... No basis. It's just what I am saying to you guys. And I think it's about time to start working on 1948 infantry. There we go. Probably take about 3 years to complete anyways. And I just wanted to comment now that my empire looks very weird. I mean, if there was an actual empire that looked like this, it would seem from my perspective quite weak. And if I was the French right about now, and if I could actually gain free will, Les François is the new dictator, by the way, of France, if anyone was wondering. But if I was the French, I would quickly, you know, like try to tempt the Germans into giving me all of Lower Occitania, because I have no soldiers over here, and it would be very bad if they just like broke away and just like attacked me. Why would they because they are my allies, and we do have a fairly good relationship right now. I mean, he's not attacking me, I'm not attacking him, so yeah, we have a fairly good relationship, and my infamy is going down so faster and faster, and we just got nuclear bombs. I don't know why I said that really softly, but we have nuclear bombs, people. Now let us hope that this Pope Julius IV is not as big of a warmonger as my emperor was, Alright, let's really hope, because if things really do go bad, I will nuke the heck out of Liberia, and I don't care how much I destroy the civilizations, they will be nuked. No. That may be still the Emperor talking. I think Julius is more of a peacekeeper. And he likes to keep his power to himself and likes to spread it evenly among the people. I'm afraid to look at the diplomacy to see if that's actually true. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. No, wait, that actually fits his personality perfectly. So, yeah, if Liberia gives us much trouble, then we will nuke them. And just to be extending our nuclear reign, there we go. That should max out all nuclear bombs. And I'll destroy one Panzer division so that I can do that. And we're still making good money. Alright. So, well, here it comes, everyone. I didn't expect it to happen so soon. Let's hope I can finish this in one episode, because this will be really sad if I can't. So, let us go! Declare war. I should wait for my infamy. So let's see, where can I actually ambiguously assault? Let's attack Beze. I mean, this is like a third world country, so I mean in terms of tech. I mean, it's gonna be, what the? No, you do not auto return to base. You just attack. Alright, let's rebase right there. We base right there. Alright, and I'll go send. Alright, now let's go hit these guys hard. And this time, do not, repeat, do not auto return to base. Okay? There we go. And the fight for the Italian Liberia Peninsula has begun. And with great amount of assistance from the Germans, again, thank you. Like, wow, even, you know, to be fair, this is actually going much smoother than my conquest of, you know, poo it, quit the attack. This is actually a better opportunity. And you're probably wondering what? Well, the actual capital they left unguarded. That's a much better tempting target than the one I was going after. Plus it only has one troop, so let's see this conquest. And with the Germans' bombardment, and actually they know how to actually bombard, 5 soldiers have already, well, I'm not worrying. Yeah, this is not even really a fight. This is just more of a slaughter by my part. Oh my goodness. But Tripoli is holding strong, I give them credit. But they don't seem to be able to, wait. What? What? Okay, that was weird. Okay, I'm just, oh, I should have said infamant. That's, oh, I see what happened. Do, everyone. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Anyone know that reference? I'd be surprised if you didn't. But look at just the massive amount of difference between both of our men. 82. Man, this is not as great of an assault as last time. 83. Ah, dang, we're losing. All right, we're gonna have to retreat. Okay. Let's see if they left any of these ports unguarded. They cannot be deploying exactly what I am, or at least effectively deploying what I am. And there we go. Yeah, the still weakened soldier. And with all my technology just built. Man, this is like the worst. I mean, if this is also kind of proving something to see if Italia can actually do some imperial conquest. Because I mean, honestly, this is like this is really not that hard of a country. All right, no, you do not start. Wait, how are they deploying all these troops? Wait. Oh, yes, the manpower is destroyed. Oh, yep, there we go. And General Ego is going to be the first person to land foot on the soil. And I'm pretty sure that's actually an episode. Sorry, people. I wanted to finish this off, but guess we'll see you guys next time.